Hello Sagittarius, and a very warm welcome to your February 2020 horoscope. For the first couple of weeks of this month, Mars is in your sign, Saggy. Great time for getting things done, for starting something, for putting energy into something. You may find that you've got quite a lot of energy as well at the beginning of the month. So really it's time for taking action, not time for sitting by the wayside and thinking about it too much. You'll have plenty of time to do that when Mercury goes retrograde from the 17th of this month until the 10th of March. But really make the most of that Mars in your sign and take action on the things that you've been putting off doing, especially. You can have a breakthrough at this time, something that's maybe been very difficult. Suddenly the floodgates can open and it gets much easier to complete and to accomplish. On the 8th of the month, we've got Venus coming into your 5th house. This is wonderful for romance, for those of you looking for romance. This is a wonderful placement for Venus. It's also a good placement for your own business and for doing anything creative, for getting those creative juices running. It's a wonderful time for doing something pleasurable, something you enjoy, something that puts a big smile on your face. Saggies, you always need something that gives you a big picture, a vision, something to look forward to. This Venus energy is encouraging you to really do things consciously that make you happy, that put that big saggy smile on your face. And then, of course, it rubs off on everybody around you. On the 9th of the month, we've got a full moon happening here in your 9th house. And this is shining a light on your spiritual growth. Yes, it's a time when you might be completing some kind of a book or publishing something or a film or getting out there in some way. You might be deciding to study a language. And also it's a wonderful time for bringing the deeper meaning into your life. Yes, the material things, of course, they're important. While you're in a body, you need food and shelter and things. But also your soul needs something deeper, and that's what this moon in the 9th is encouraging you to nurture and nourish. Maybe it's just reading some spiritual literature. Maybe you're going to be sharing your wisdom with others and your personal experiences so that others can benefit from what you've learned. There's a real richness in this and an opportunity for some very high learning. And Mercury actually retrograde in your 4th house, retrograde from the 17th of the month to the 10th of March. As the month goes on, there's more happening in this 4th house. The Sun comes into the 4th on the 20th of March, and on the 23rd, a lovely new moon happening here. And on the same day that Mercury goes retro, Mars coming into this 2nd house. So 2nd and 4th houses very much accentuated for you this month. What does it mean? Well, the 4th house has everything to do with you refreshing and renewing family situations. Maybe it's time to renew a family person in your life that maybe has been alienated or has been difficult. Maybe it's time to rethink that situation and maybe see it from a different perspective. It's an opportunity. Maybe some of you might be deciding to move home, to change things around your home, to repair, to renovate, to reconstruct, and do something with the new moon on the 23rd that is uplifting and nourishing, so that when you walk into your home, you feel really good. That's what the Mercury retrograde is asking from you. And the Mars energy in the 2nd has everything to do with, because of the Mercury retro, really looking at your spending habits, your saving habits. Is money slipping through your fingers? What can you do to change that? And if so, what are the practical steps, because it's all Capricorn energy, that you can do to proceed and make solid foundations for yourself for the future financially? Because with all the party of Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto in the second, if you really get confident about your abilities and what you can do, you can make a great deal of money with this aspect. So I wish you a wonderful month. I thank you very much for listening, for putting up with my Mercury retrograde energies here. I did have Mercury here, but in fact it moved there on the 4th of the month. So thank you for your patience with that. I hope you will have patience with yourself. If you find that with Mercury retro your thinking is a little bit fuzzy, just recenter yourself, take a breath, relax, and then move forward again. Thank you for listening, commenting, sharing and liking. Bye for now.